Hi everyone, welcome to another mail call video. This video is for May 2015, and for those of you who are new to mail call videos or you've never seen them before, just as a quick way of explanation, mail call is when I send out a theme for a month. So for example, the theme for May was thank you cards, and then card makers and YouTube viewers and blog readers, they make cards on that theme and then mail them to me at my P.O. box, and then I show them on camera. So it's just a fun way for everyone to interact and kind of show each other what we've been working on. And before we get into the cards for the month, I wanted to do to let you guys know of a couple of housekeeping items just to run mail call a little bit more smoothly. I am still looking for a place to donate cards very easily. I've had a lot of suggestions, some that I think are feasible, so I've written those down. I'm still thinking about things. In the meantime, I'm just holding on to the cards, and we'll figure that out later. One thing I want to note is those of you who are sending multiple cards per month, from now on, I'd really love for you just to pick your favorite card and just send one. I think that, you know, cuts down on the postage cost and it makes it a little bit easier to fit everyone's cards into the video. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is that when you do your envelopes, like here's this one, when you make an envelope, make sure that you leave this area up here without adhesive, because that's how I put my envelope opener in to open it. Otherwise, the whole thing is sealed shut and it's really, really hard to open, and I'm afraid it will damage your card inside trying to get it out. So when you make your own envelope, make sure you leave this area right up here and right here without any adhesive. Your envelope should be fine. It should still stay closed as long as you've got good adhesive. Just leave those areas on the flap without adhesive. That's just a little tip. Another thing I want to mention is that any international card makers who send cards and would like them returned, unfortunately, unless you have US postage on your self-addressed envelope, I won't be able to return them to you. I've had a few people send me these like international mail coupons, the kind of like vouchers that I take to the post office and then it pays for postage, or it's supposed to. Unfortunately, a lot of these, like when I go into the post office, I've done it, you know, 3 or 4 times over the last couple years. They don't know what to do with them. I think it's because they don't use them very often, so they don't know what to do with them. And usually without fail, every time that I try to use one of these to mail something back, it doesn't cover the entire amount of postage. So I do end up having to pay a little bit out of pocket. So I do have one of these from this month. So for that person, I will get your cards back to you. But if you are an international card maker, I'm so sorry. I won't be able to return your cards to you. It just becomes pretty costly after a while. So I hope you guys understand. So I wish I could return all the cards, but just not feasible. So anyway, let's move on to the cards for this month. Oh, one more thing I wanted to note. There were like a lot of cards that were lost in the mail, or I thought were lost in the mail at the end of March. But it turns out that at my UPS store where I have my P.O. box, they have an overflow, and I'd received a lot more mail than usual at the end of March, since a lot of you were sending sympathy cards for Manny's passing, which I totally appreciate. I loved every single one of them. But because there was so much mail, they were using the overflow, and I guess whoever put them in the overflow didn't let everyone else know, and so they had no idea that there was this big stack of mail somewhere in the back of their store. They had no idea it was there, and they just discovered it a few weeks ago when they were remodeling. So if by chance you sent a card at the end of March and it never showed up in a mail call and you were worried about it being lost in the mail, by chance it might be in this video. So I hope you guys will check that out. Like I've done in the past, I'm going to show you the cards that kind of stood out to me for the month, and then I'll show you all of the cards that I received for May, as well as those that were kind of lost in the mail. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the first cards. So the first set of cards there's actually 3 of them. They're from Melanie in Texas. She mentioned that this card in particular was based on a card design from Nicole McGorrick. But I just thought it was super cute, and I wanted to show her other cards as well. So she's got these 2 butterfly cards. I think they're so fun. You can tell that she had lots of fun with her distress inks and water splotching and die cutting, and I just think they're so, so pretty, and there's lots of dimension on them. She really popped them up on foam. I thought it was so pretty. So that's Melanie in Texas. Next, I have a card from Margaret, who is 11, and she is in Minnesota. And she did some watercoloring and some stamping, and she added a little bit of glossy accents to make these little bubbles. So, so cute. Okay, these two cards are from Debbie in Suriname, which is in South America. And I thought these cards were super, super cute and pretty. So you can see, I love those macarons. I think it's so cute. And she created a window on the front of the card, so it opens up like that. I just thought that was so interesting. Fun way to use multiple stamps and then have it show up on the inside of your card. She's got some rhinestones on this one. I thought it was just super cute. This is from Lissy, who's 12 in Virginia. She sent a card last month as well, and she made this entire card by hand. I thought that was so creative. She's got lots of patterns that she's drawn. So pretty. This card is from Simon, age 12 in Wisconsin. Okay, these cards were some of the ones that were lost in the mail, and I'm so glad we found them because they're so cute. This is from Jacqueline in Texas. She's got a couple birthday cards. These are kind of multiple similar ones. One's with the black sentiment and over the color, and one's with white with the black on top. So she basically, it looks like she's used the die cuts, and she used the positive over here and the negative over here for the coloring. I just thought that was so fun, and she really stretched the use of all of her dies and all of the paper she cut. And then she also has this card right here. I thought that was so cute with that Lawn Fawn Happy Birthday die cut right across the bottom. This card is from Alicia, who is 10 years old in Spain. Let me zoom out a little bit because this is a big card. So it's Alicia, who's 10 years old in Spain, and it says, "You can do it." I like that she did some embossing, some white embossing with watercolor on top of that. That was super cute. Okay, these couple of cards are from Nihitha, I'm not sure how to say her name, who lives in Canada, and she's age 9. She's from India but lives in Canada, and I just had to show you guys, look at her fantastic handwriting. It's so neat and just uniform. I love it. It's so pretty. So I wanted to compliment her on her penmanship. And then here are the two cards that she's made. So she has this one right here, and then another happy birthday card. I thought it was so cute. This is a card from Ingrid in Netherlands, and I love how she used all these different strips of washi tape and then used a die cut piece over the top. I thought it was so creative and such a fun way to use all that washi tape. Okay, this is from Ella Grace in Kentucky, and she's 10 years old. Just a fun little thank you card. She had a question for me in the letter that she enclosed. Her mother is a crafter as well, and they were wondering if they should get Copics or Spectrum Noir markers. So I'm going to link you guys to a video that a fellow YouTuber just posted recently. She compares Copics with a bunch of other markers and breaks it down by, you know, all the features of the markers and gives you her recommendations. I think it's a fantastic video to watch if you're looking for alternatives to Copics. I don't know if this is a spoiler for the video or not, but basically she breaks it down saying that you're not really saving any money in the long run by choosing something other than Copic. If you are a little bit more budget conscious, maybe get the Copic Chows to start out to see if you really like them, because in the end they come out to be about the same price as the other markers. So I thought that was really interesting. So I'll link to her video up here that you can check out if you're interested. So once again, that was Ella Grace. This card is from Christina in Grace. She is kind of a monthly staple here at Mail Call. She sends super adorable cards every single month, so I wanted to include this one as well. Okay, this is just a little something that was included in a package from Mary Ann, and she included these little nail art decoration, and she mentioned she's been putting them in shaker cards, but you know what? I'm loving them. I just might put them on my nails. I don't know, I just thought they were super cute. Like, you guys can see all that. But there's little tiny hearts and some like kind of like sequins rhinestones. There's a flower, heart, outline heart. It's just a really, really fun set of nail art decor. All right, this card set is from Karen, age 13 in New York. She has a cute envelope with it, and then here's the card. She did a shaker card, which I think she did a great job putting all those shaker pieces inside. And it says thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you the rest of the cards that I received. Like I said before, some of these are from April and March. They were lost in the mail, so I hope you'll enjoy those. And we'll get into the cards. Thank you so much for watching this month's mail call video. If you would like to participate in mail call, please check out the information down below in the video description or over at my blog. I have my P.O. box there where you can send your mail, and I also have the themes listed for June and July 2015. So I hope to see your mail in my mailbox soon. On screen right now are the 3 previous months of mail call. So if you'd like to check out those themes, go ahead and click on any of the videos on screen right now. You can visit my blog at kwarnerdesign.com, and you can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.